Welcome back, everybody, to Sharpshooter Sports Talk. I am your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, the twos, threes, fours, fives, and six. Man, oh man, we got a great episode, man. We got a long time friend that haven't been in here for a good minute, man. I'm just happy that he's here. So, man, y'all already know. Before we get into that, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, please. Hit the like and subscribe button. Show your love, show your love, show your love. And I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. I'm about to introduce the guys. Of course, y'all already know Alabama A&M graduate and former running back, one of the hottest dudes on these YouTube streets, man, one of the most knowledgeable people I know, man, and always gonna keep it G with you all the time, man. I think everybody that comes in contact with this brother, man, just love his knowledge of the game, man. Y'all show your love for my friend, my brother, Coach Shawn.
Much love to my brother Brinsky, man, the hottest show on YouTube. Thank you for having me. Nothing but a pleasure to meet Phillip, man. Hey, bro, it's blessed to be in the house with the brethren one more time.
Oh, yeah, man.
Amen.
And hopefully we get OG up in here soon. But, man, y'all already know, man. Like I said, man, very, very special guest, man. Deuce the Scoop, man. Y'all make sure y'all show your love to this brother, man. One of the most respected guys in this business who I truly, truly respect. Even when I wasn't having no type of clout or nothing on this channel, man, the brother came over here and still showed me some love. Matter of fact, it's been so long, the show was still called the Sharpshooters Podcast. I ain't even had his hoodie. And we did it on a recording. My dude is out here live with me, man. I'm just happy that he's here. Man, y'all make sure you show your love. Matter of fact, he deserves something better, ladies and gentlemen. I think Coach Shawn knows what's coming, but I don't think
yeah.
But he deserves this.
Hey, boy, you cutting up, man.
Hey, man, y'all show your love to Phillip, dude.
Hey, man, appreciate it. Hey, boy, you did plenty, man. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's hard, boy. I appreciate you, man. Proud of you too, man.
Yeah,
I told you to keep going, and you kept going, big dog.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. It's still a long way to go, but hey, man, I'm just here to talk to greatness.
Hey, man, we all in the same fight, dog. We keep going. We gonna make it where we supposed to go.
Oh yeah, man. So just appreciate everybody. Like I said, man, appreciate everybody being up in here. And before we get on to this, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Trapper Pernell, Kim, Latoya. Who else up in here? Sweet Home Bama, Bishop, Herb and Raj, man. Appreciate everybody. And definitely big shout out to Kim for becoming a member again. Appreciate that. Always showing love, Kim. Definitely appreciate you. And she said, being a member for 4 months, she said, let's go, Bama, win against Auburn, Roll Tide. But not only is this man, we here to talk about this Iron Bowl, man. Not only we just here to talk about this Iron Bowl, the man went to Auburn. So Auburn got a special place in his heart. But, man, let's talk about this game, man. Dude, man, what's your expectations for this game, man? What you expect to see and all that, man? Because we already know it's about to be a crazy atmosphere out there, man. Because going into that graveyard is different, man. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think the game being at night in Jordan Hare definitely favors Auburn. I don't know what it is about the mystique. I don't know if it's, the ghost of Pat Dye. I don't know what it is. But regardless, it's always tricky when when Bama comes to Auburn. When you just look at the roster, the separation between the talent gap has been closed a little bit this year when you look at everything that Auburn brought in. But if it was all about talent, then Auburn would have the same record as Bama or better. But it's about how the talent plays together. Are you putting them in position? Are you playing complementary football? And I think that's what Auburn has struggled to do this year is one, play complementary football, and two, create an identity offensively. The identity of offensively was taking sacks, and you'll never win like that. And Alabama has the type of defense they'll make you pay if you're not decisive with the football, whether it be tackles for loss, sacks, interceptions. It don't matter. Like when you look at a team that's so talented on all three levels of their defense, you can't afford to make mistakes. So yeah, I think the evening factor will actually be the game being that night. So I expect a close game. I haven't looked at the spread yet, but I expect it to be a close game. And if you look on paper, I mean, it's hard to go against Vegas, right? But I'm pretty sure Alabama's favored. I mean, I bet without seeing it, and I know Alabama's favored. So, but I wouldn't expect it to be over a touchdown.
Yeah, Coach Shawn.
Facts, man. Facts. I mean, Phil spoke on it. That's as true as you're gonna get it. I tell people all the time, man, you know, Oklahoma's defense presented some challenges for us. Auburn's defense is gonna present those same challenges. I mean, these dudes I was just saying it backstage that these guys have 17 turnovers, man. 11 came off interceptions. So they're very opportunistic. Obviously, we know about Falk. We know about this guy. You know what I mean? He's gonna present some problems for us. You know, I just really believe these guys' defensive front is as versatile as you're gonna see. They do a lot of different things. Dirk can do a lot of different things. I noticed too, man. So it's gonna be really, really, really interesting to see how we combat that with our offense. I do believe that we can have some success in the pass game if we can hold up front against these guys with how they play. Auburn is aggressive on the back end, man. So opportunities will be there. Believe it or not, they will be there. It's just, can you make them? You know, them guys are going to be hungry. This will be the loudest crowd that Alabama's played in front of all season. With respect to Georgia and respect to Tennessee and all these other great places, this will be, I tell people all the time, man, Auburn is stupid loud, man, especially when Bama come to town, man. At night, man, them people going to be hungry. Their team going to be lit. Gang, I'm telling you, this will be the toughest game we play all season. If Alabama come out there, man, and with this same script of putting everything on tie, right now it's just too much on tie, man. The running game, to me, I tell people this all the time, Phil. I don't think it's that Alabama can't run the football. I think they're just not committed to it. The games over the season, these guys just hadn't been committed to it. Like they just really hadn't went out and given these guys the carries they need. These guys come from the West Coast. They love to throw the ball all over the field. That's just their background. That's what they come from. They love the passing game. I just don't think, I think if Alabama come out there and put too much on tie like the Oklahoma game, we're putting ourselves in position to have turnovers. You know, I think that on the road like that, you got to take care of the football, man. You got to take care of the football. Auburn is going to come in this thing amp. You got to sustain that first couple of drives against Auburn. If Alabama can, I think the game is up front. If Alabama can hold up front and give Ty time, we'll have some success. If they don't, we're going to be in some trouble, bro.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, man. I think Keldrick Falk is going to play a big part in this game, man.
I hope not. Good Lord, I hope not.
It's unfortunate that I even have to think that way, man. The boys first round just calling his name, man. He about to make a lot of money in this NFL draft. So, and I hope he doesn't make a lot of money off us that day, man. Man, I did not like how we played against Oklahoma in certain parts. And if we play like that, Ty's going to fumble at some point in this game, which I do not want to happen whatsoever. But just speaking of him, man, who else outside of him, y'all think going to play a big part in this game, some type of X factor that can really change the game?
X factor wise, I think no pun intended, but the guy they call X, Xavier Atkins, number 17, the linebacker at Auburn. I think he's the only person in college football with as many tackles as he has. I think he's second in the SEC in tackles for loss, 7.5 sacks, two fumble recoveries, and an interception. I think he's the only person who's filled up the stat sheet the way that he has. The way that Durkin utilizes him as an undersized guy, he a lot like when he blitzes, whether he's A gap or wherever, it's a hold or he's getting home. Is one of the two. I think he has a fire in him. I interviewed some guys from the 2003 team, and I asked, was there anybody on this team that you felt like could have played with you guys? And not just because that team was great, but because we grew up on a different kind of football. And I said, was there anybody like a throwback kind of guy? And it's crazy to me that 2003 is a throwback at this point.
Yeah.
Like, sidebar, you ever listen to the oldest station and hear something that you still play? Like, I'm riding in Atlanta, man. I'm listening to the oldest station with Ryan Cameron. Shoot, they might play something that came out 15 years ago. I'm like, I remember when this came out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I digress. No, I think Xavier Atkins, what he does as far as the way that Durkin utilizes him in a multitude of ways, and giving him some leeway. Like, you know what? We're going to put you on the quarterback. You make the decision. You read the flat. You got, like, we get wide receivers a two-way go. You know what? You got a two-way go. If you see the running back go to the flat, then you go. If not, you are the mesh point killer. And I think that's it's allowed Auburn to be multiple in their sets. Now, if there's any, when we talk about Ty Simpson now, at the beginning of the year, they could have threw him away. Everybody's like, oh, man, he ain't the guy. He ain't the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Keelan Russell, and now you're seeing him being talked about in some first-round conversations. You're hearing about him in some Heisman. Well, up until, the Oklahoma game, some Heisman. Was it Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Oklahoma. Some Heisman conversation, but I just think the way he's throwing the ball, the way he gets rid of it, Jeremy Bernard is someone who I feel like could give Auburn problems, not just because of just straight line speed, but he has a herk and jerk to his game. Yeah. That if you have aggressive DBs, he makes you be patient. Today I was training my son outside, and he was playing corner against a kid that was not as athletic as him, not as tall as him, but he had pace. And I think when you have controlled pace at the wide receiver position like Bernard does, it's difficult when you have aggressive cornerbacks like Kayan Lee and Jay Crawford. Fact. So I think Alabama presents a lot of challenges. So those are the two X factors I would say. Give me Bernard for Alabama and give me Xavier Atkins for Auburn.
That's tough, man. Exactly, man. I agree. For me, that was my X factor, Jeremy Bernard, because they moved Jeremy around a lot. I really like that Jeremy's comfortable playing any of the receiver spots. I think Jeremy's a guy you got to get the ball to, even more than Ryan, even more than Latier. Jeremy's dependable, man. This boy catch the ball going across the middle on meshes. He'll catch the ball. He'll block. I think Jeremy one of the toughest kids on the team. I really do believe they have to find a way to get this kid the ball, even if it's behind the line of scrimmage, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. They got to get him the ball, man. It's going to be interesting for me to see if Auburn play in any single high safety. That's going to be real interesting with their front four. You know what I mean? Can we at least get them to come down in the box a little bit? So my X factor on offense for us, I don't think I got an X factor for our defense as a whole, because outside of the Kentucky game, well, I say the Vandy game, because I seen them play with the young kid that got a quarterback against Vandy. They put up some points on Vandy, more points than we did, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. So, Ashton, I think his young name is Ashton. Yeah. So I don't know a lot about that young man, but I know when he did play, they put up some points. Man, so we got to really, really be careful with that, man. I think Auburn's offense, it's going to be really exciting to see Auburn's offense go against our defense. But I think the game for us can be won or lost on the offensive side of the ball. So my X factor for us on offense is Jeremy Bernard. And I think you got to go with the obvious, man. Falk, Keldrick Falk on that. You got to do something. If that kid, if they move him around, I hope he just play one side of the field. If they move him around and get him matched up on the right side of our offensive line, that's bad business, because obviously film don't lie, man. You got to get a tight end over there to help out, because we have issues on the right side. So it's going to be interesting to see where they play that kid at. It's going to be really, really interesting. I'll be watching where they play that young man at. If I know it, I'm very positive the coaching staff know it. So Keldrick Falk cannot be a factor in this game. Well, that spells doom for us, right? Mm-hmm. I think they got plenty of playmakers over there, but if we can keep that young man quiet, I feel a little better. So for me, I think Jeremy Bernard is the X factor. If we can get him going, get him in some single situations, I feel good. I think we can move the ball. It don't have to be an explosive play every time. If we can just move the chains, I'll be happy, right? And we can contain Keldrick, keep him at bay. You know what I mean? Don't allow him to set the edge. Don't allow him to put pressure on the quarterback like he can. I think we'll be all right. If we be all right on offense, I think we'll be in good position. If we get to going 3 and out, it's never good.
Right.
Oh yeah, never, man. Don't get
It's
me
never
started.
good.
Yeah, especially, man. I think I pick one on each side, man.
Yeah.
One, I just start with Auburn, man. I think Jeremiah Cobb.
Forgot about him. Yeah.
A big X factor in this game, man. Especially how we've been just allowing big runs in this game after game. And he's one of those guys, man, that's just stepped up this year. Was starting off super high. I don't know, like kind of calm down a little bit, but don't sleep, man. He has the talent to really just go off and have one of those games against us. Even though we've been playing great on defense, he's just that talent. And on the other side, for us, it's on the defensive side, man. I think Dejon Lee is going to have to play a big part in this game, and he's going to have to play it against that man, Cam Coleman, man.
Yeah.
I said those two are going to go in, and I think that's just iron sharpening iron right there, man. Just two dogs just going at it. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't want to see nobody else on Cam Coleman but him. Wherever he go, you go.
Yeah,
we just play accordingly to that, man. Because Dejon Lee, man, I think when it's all said and done, I was just so hype on him when we got him. I just said, man, when it's all said and done, I hope he leaves Alabama with the Jim Thorpe Award in his hands.
Yeah.
Because I believe he's that talented, set that edge, man. He's physical, he can cover, he can run. Everything that you want in the corner, you can't teach 6'4" whatsoever. So if you're gonna throw the ball at him, it has to be perfect. And knowing Cam, man, he can go up there with all these ridiculous catches. I don't even know what to say, man, when it comes to him.
One hand Cam.
He'll give you one, man, especially that one in the Vanderbilt game. Not even the touchdown one. The one when
sideline.
Yeah, Lord have mercy. Cause I thought he was out too, and then I just seen his foot down. I was like, Lord have mercy, man. I'm telling you, man. If I don't know when Auburn last time they had a first round pick at wide receiver, just know the pros. He definitely gonna be first round. Man, it ain't no doubt in my mind about it.
You gotta hold on to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Auburn. Immediately after you name your head coach, the next most important piece of business is Cam Coleman.
Yeah.
Maybe one day one be Cam Coleman, Deuce Knight.
Because you know what school probably gonna come after him. You know what school? That school in Austin.
Yep.
They're gonna try to pitch. They always do. They're gonna try to pitch him a little something to go. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you who else scaring folks right now. College Station, Texas A&M.
Yep.
And that's who Cam Coleman was committed to originally.
Wow.
Yeah. So they the word on the street is they got a bag and they not afraid, and they got the sponsorships lined up, and they got NIL associated with the school and a lot of fundraising. So if the worst thing that can happen to college football right now is if Texas A&M wins the championship this year.
Man, tell me about it.
Yeah.
They're a sleeping giant. I told people they're a sleeping giant, man, because you look at the resources, you look at the coach. I like Mike Elko, man. You know what I mean? You know, stern coach, you know. And you think about, when I think about it, man, Phil, I think about all the nice coaches I've had. It was my partner. I don't think I ever played to my potential with them dudes.
Right.
All the a-holes, the ones that I'm like, man, I can't stand it. I think I played the best with them.
Yeah.
When you really look back over it, you know. So I like Mike Elko, man. And you right, man. You right. Texas A&M, man, is just a sleeping, like they land in the weeds, not no more. But I always thought they had all the potential, man, to be right there with the right coach. The money is not a thing, you know what I'm saying? So I agree with you, man. That should be the first line of business for Auburn. 100% facts.
Man, I remember when Bama beat Georgia. I forgot, maybe it was 2018 in the national championship. Yeah, with Kirby Smart when he lost the first one, I guess.
Yeah,
and I was talking
when Devontae caught it. Yeah.
Yep. I was talking to a partner of mine. I was a coach in the SEC, and he said, man, that was the best thing for the SEC that Bama won. And I said, why you say that? He said, man, because if Georgia ever gets this thing rolling, they're gonna be a problem. And he could just tell what Kirby was building, like, hey. And he said, I mean, it was January, whatever day it was. He said, bro, that was the best thing that happened to us. I'm like, what you mean? Like, I'm an Auburn guy, and he's another school guy. And I'm like, why you say that? He said, man, listen, we know what we up against with Nick. We know. That's the beast of the unknown. Nobody knows. They like if they get one, that ain't gonna be their last one. They're gonna be a problem. And what happened? Georgia turned it around. They always recruited, but it was never a question who was going to get the number one recruiting class. It was going to be Bama.
Yeah.
And then once you separated that power, then Georgia started to say, you know what? Well, it's going to be Georgia and Bama. And LSU says, oh, we got something to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was growing up, the big three in the SEC was Florida, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Those were the big two for sure.
For sure.
I don't even know it was a three at the time. Yeah, it was two, Florida, Tennessee.
That's
and
I
grew up
in
Georgia,
Tennessee.
So, you know, if you couldn't get it out of that, I call it a Bermuda Triangle, man. You couldn't get out of that.
Yeah, Tennessee was monster. I hate Tennessee. Tennessee, I'm one of them cats. Most Bama fans dislike Auburn the most. I'm different.
Right.
You know, living in North Alabama up here in Huntsville, you know, it's a lot of Tennessee fans up here.
Okay.
It's really close to Tennessee. And for me, it's Tennessee. So them boys was really, I remember when Jamal Lewis and all them boys played Tennessee, man. Them boys was in the big defensive tackle Henderson,
Big John.
Yeah, them boys were nasty, man. Them boys.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, for sure, man. Jamal Lewis dug high, man.
Yeah. Boy, see that big train coming. Good night, man.
What you say?
I tell you what, you know he would have went to Georgia, but Georgia took Jasper Saints.
Wow, I remember Jasper.
Yeah, remember Jasper Saints out of Columbus. He was number one in everything. He was right over Jamal. Yep.
Man, bro.
I know they regret that one.
Yes.
I know they regret that one, man.
Yep.
Al Wilson, yup.
Al Wilson was nasty, boy.
Yeah. Nasty, bro.
Yeah.
Yup.
Man, that was how old was I? Probably like 9. I wasn't even watching football then. Like that.
Man. Yeah, bro.
Man. I'm glad you mentioned something about I think that was a great point that you just mentioned too, man, about the head coach for Auburn. That's one of the first biggest. I wish my boy Tez was on here. Shout out to Tez. Yeah. But he of course he's an Auburn guy.
Okay.
And he said they can hire DJ Durkin. I don't know who they're gonna hire. And I know you made a video talking about Summerall, but I just want to know who you like and who you think.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Head coach at the end of the day.
Man, who I like, man. I like James Franklin. To be honest. I don't know if Auburn ready for that yet, but you know,
we talked about this many times in trouble. We understand.
Yeah, I don't see how James Franklin, you know, from everything that he's done and as bad as Auburn's been. I mean, Auburn hasn't had a winning season since Gus Malzahn was fired, and even that was 6-4 in a COVID shortened season, which I like to translate to 8-4. But at the same time, yeah, man, it's been bad. Like. And, you know, I got a running joke. I'm like, bro, you ain't got to worry about getting no toilet tissue in Auburn. It's on all the shelves. We don't throw it. Like, we don't get a chance. Like, it ain't no shortage, you know? So at the end of the day, I think James Franklin, I was like, all right, you know, somebody who was actually available that, you know, I felt like, you know, could have done a good job at Auburn, knows how to recruited, did it at Vanderbilt, recruited well at Penn State. Like, it ain't like Penn State didn't have a hell of a roster. He's sending guys to the league every year.
Went to the playoffs.
Man, Abdul Carter, Tyler Warren, he's getting guys.
That's facts.
Probably got the best backfield in the country. If Nick Singleton and K-Tron, if they play to their potential, it's not a more talented running back duo in the country. Drew Allard, his backup quarterback went to Missouri and was balling. So he knows personnel. He knows how to build a roster. Could he get over the hump? No, but do I think that Auburn could he have done it? I would give me 10 wins. We'll figure it out. You got Jordan Hill.
Facts, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And look at it, Phil. They say, I get it, man. I get it. He never beat Ohio State. How many people in the Big Ten is beating Ohio State?
Hello.
It ain't just him. You know what I mean?
Right.
How many? I would ask everybody in the chat, how many teams is look how long it took Jim Harbaugh to finally beat Ohio State. He beat them, true enough.
Right.
But it's not like a lot of different coaches is beating this dude, you know, beating Ohio State in the Big Ten. So don't forget this team went to the playoffs last year, man. You know,
I think game away from the national.
Yeah, so
it's crazy.
I think he's gonna do well at Virginia Tech, man.
Right.
Oh man, he's about to do awesome. But who is the guy you think y'all gonna end up with?
Summerall.
You and Coach Shawn think differently on this. And the only reason why I think that is because, but again,
You start talking about them M's.
Oh yeah.
You know, they were damn an allegiance. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know, I got a homeboy, Big A, Anthony, who went to school with him, and you know, he from up here in Huntsville, and you know, they know his family, and they just when I say them roll tide Willie type Bama fans, you know, just over the top Bama, just Bama, love Bama, you know,
Right.
But a couple million, bro, you know. Hey, I pray my daughter don't never go to Alabama State, but
Man,
the right check, I have to don the black and gold, bro.
right.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, it was somewhere like you said, Alabama. Like, and you know, people have been wondering. That's the question that a lot of people ask. It's like, who's his allegiance to when they found out that he's an Alabama native? But for something, when it makes a lot of sense to be in a place like Troy, learn the lay of the land, and you go meet all the same schools that you have to recruit if you're at Auburn. Every last one of them. If you're at Troy, you got to recruit all these schools. You just didn't have the resources to get the top flight talent.
Facts.
But you still know the coaches, you know the recruiting coordinators, you know who's the guy here, you know the trainers. And when I talked to a couple trainers in Montgomery, and they was like, some are all cool in the mud, you know, like a lot of people like them. So I think it's a fit. And what he did was he sold the board. So from whatever we like, when you hear about how the interviews went, that's the one that you can consistently get a read on. It don't matter if you ask me, ask somebody from 247, ask somebody from On 3, they all feel like Summerall it's his job to lose. Now, Monkey Wrench, let me ask you guys a question. Are you guys hearing it if it's any truth or if there's any fire to the smoke about Kalen DeBoer possibly being like, Penn State looks all right to me right now?
I don't think so.
Ask me after Saturday.
Right.
That's a good answer too. That's a good answer.
I mean, I can tell you, you know, I don't think it's real, but man, coaching Alabama is different, bro. You know,
he just got his job back because y'all fired him after the game, at the first game.
Didn't we?
He just got his job. Hey, Florida
got it back.
Boy, he just got his job back.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Coach Shawn. That's an awesome answer. Now you made me really think about it. I was super confident about it. I was like, nah, man, he ain't going nowhere.
Man, these boys, Brinsky, with everything on the line, if these boys go down there and lose, we got a little city up here called Decatur, Alabama. There's a big bridge over there in Decatur. The bridge is gonna be full of Bama fans hollering Geronimo. I'm telling you, it's over. Life is done. I'm finished.
Man, for real, bro.
Nothing to live for. I'm telling you, man. They lose. It's gonna be an epic meltdown, bro.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like they say, man, it's where there's smoke, there's fire. And I still believe there's nothing there. And I just am like Penn State. I'm like, I can see it maybe at once upon a time if he was just leaving Washington and the Bama job and the Penn State job was open, then I'll say he's going to Penn State. I think he'll take that challenge over Alabama. But I just think, nah, man, they just, from what I see on the outside looking in, I just don't see him going anywhere.
And they fans crazy too, you know, have a losing season up there.
That's what I'm saying.
Valley ain't so happy, you know.
They just, man, look how many winning seasons my man just had. Franklin just had.
It's facts.
James Franklin.
Hey, man,
got him up out of there.
And
they paid $50 million to do it. And I don't know how let's talk about this. How in the hell do you give the money back?
I know, man.
It ain't no way.
No way.
Yeah. He gave the money back.
Yeah, man, that man, they owe him $49 million or $54 million. He settled for $9 million and let Virginia Tech pay the rest of it. Ain't no way. Man, I'd have been a PE coach.
Yeah, I swear.
Yeah.
At the local elementary.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh wow, I did not know that. Oh man. Oh no. He a better man than me. He a way better man than me.
Man, you got to be wired different to do that. Like, and that's LSU trying to get Brian Kelly to do it. Brian Kelly said, I ain't going.
Exactly.
Got to pay 25 what? Huh? And you owe me 50. Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. That job. At one point, man, we was asking. I think I asked this like 2 weeks ago. Man, which job you think is the best job in America right now? If you had to rank like the top 5 right now that's open, of course, we don't know what's going to be going on with Lane? Is he gonna leave Ole Miss? Is he gonna go to Florida? Or is he gonna go to LSU or wherever? But where will you rank the top 5 schools from, like the Auburns, the LSU's, the Floridas, the Penn States, Arkansas? It's gonna be some more jobs, bro.
So on the openers are just like
just the openings.
Oh yeah, LSU 1, Florida 2, Auburn 3, Penn State 4. Probably what's left? Virginia Tech, Arkansas.
Well, Virginia Tech already filled, so they good now.
Arkansas, yeah, probably Arkansas.
Yeah, so you think LSU still, even with all the commotion down there, you still think it's the best?
The money's still gonna spend, and they the only Power 4 school in the state, and that state full of talent. So Alabama got Auburn and Alabama, Georgia got Georgia and Georgia Tech. You name it. Every school in the SEC just about has another Power 4 school to contend with. Yeah, everybody got another Power 4 school to contend with. LSU doesn't.
And it's just all about just keeping them home, which Brian Kelly had a hard job. It's so easy, man. You ain't even got to go nowhere to really go get this talent. That was his problem to start off with. He was trying to go out of state to go just get random guys, 3-star guy out of Arizona. When you can get a 3-star guy out of Louisiana and build up those connections, man. I just don't understand. No, man. And appreciate KB for the $15 super chat. My man doing big things on the YouTube streets, man. I don't know if you hit 30K yet, KB, man, but you're doing the damn thing, man. Appreciate
KB, what up, bro?
With the $15 super chat, said B Shaw, the planes waiting on us. Trust me, I know, man. Don't remind me. But yeah, man, where do you think these other jobs who gonna fill up these other jobs, especially the LSU's, the Floridas? Like I said, I think me and Coach Shawn just like headstrong that Lane is going to Florida. He just gonna have to prove me wrong on that.
Yeah,
I just don't think he fit. I don't know, Phil. Man, when I go down to LSU, and I've only been down there one time, but I know a lot of Louisiana dudes. Them Louisiana folks just different, bro. They that team right there to me, and I could be wrong about this. It seemed like they culture engulfed their football team like no other. It's like going to Grambling when you play in HBCU football. You can see they culture from the band, from like they food. They culture to me is so thick. I just don't know if Lane. I don't know, man. When I think of Lane, and I could be 100% wrong, I think of a Cali kid, surfer, good weather, palm trees, Boca Raton, Florida, similar waves. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, the money talk, like you said, money still spent. He could go to LSU, but I feel like he gonna go to Florida if he leave. I don't know if he even gonna leave.
I tell you what, don't nobody. He's probably the best troller in the world, though.
Facts.
Because he had Auburn thinking that was a done deal a couple of years ago. When they got Hugh Freeze, Auburn thought they had Lane Kiffin, and everybody forgot about that. But really, Auburn swung and missed, and he trolled them too, and still trolling them. So I think there's just a lot of smoke around the LSU job right now.
Yeah.
But let's say he doesn't go. That opens. I think LSU. Who does LSU go get?
I know that's a better question.
Yeah, so I'm like, let's say he doesn't go. Because right now it seems like everybody right now is thinking, not everybody, but a lot of people starting to think Lane to LSU, my man from Washington to Florida, and was Jed Fish.
Jed Fish,
to Florida.
Yeah.
And but let's say if Lane Kiffin goes elsewhere, is Summerall now to LSU's number one target based on his relationships that he's built in Tulane, right, in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. It's like a lot of jobs, and I think that's what part of the reason why Norvell probably stayed, right? Or he got another shot at it, because who do you even hire?
That's a good thing. Do you believe, Phil, in this? I hate this slogan, man. Splash hire. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that, bro? You know what I mean? Splash.
It's exactly what a splash is. You know, when you throw something in the water and it makes this, and it goes away real fast. It looked pretty real quick. But when have you ever seen an elongated splash?
Yeah, facts.
It's always quick. Now, that's pretty when you see it, right? But I'd rather have a consistent current, a wave, something that's consistent where you know what it's going to be. So some people like the splash because it's pretty, it's quick. We live in a microwave society where we want everything fast. Nobody has patience. And like even now, like even with the transfer portal, which I think gives a lot of fairness back to the kids, gives the kids some power.
Yeah.
But you don't even have to wait to play no more. Like, hey, I can't play here. All right, I'm gone. We'll holler. And I can go where I want to go. Or whoever wants me.
Yeah.
So it's just different. And the coaches too. I mean, there was a time where, coaches would have some couth about how they did it and how they left and when they left. But then it was like, all right, coaches can leave when they wanted to. I don't know if y'all remember when the Tommy Tuberville said he wouldn't leave Ole Miss unless he was in the Pine Box. And a week later, he was the coach of Auburn. So, but now I'm glad the kids get to make those kind of decisions too, where it's like, all right, you know what? But it just tells. But now that the kids have that power, you got to win right now because you don't know. Like right now, Auburn has to re-recruit Cam Coleman and Deuce Knight.
Roster. Yep.
They got to re-recruit right now. And if you lose that recruiting battle, that hurts more than losing out on a 5-star freshman.
Yeah, fact, because he's proven. Yeah,
he's proven. Yep.
Man.
Do you think they because we know Ole Miss, that's home. Well, Mississippi is home, and Ole Miss was like second place or maybe third place. I think it was second behind Auburn. If you think he's thinking about leaving, I don't see him leaving.
Man.
But I don't know.
After last week, I mean, he did some things where he looked like he could be the most dynamic quarterback out of freshman class. I mean, he really did some amazing looking things, albeit against Mercer, man. The film is the film. And all you do is you try to project not what he's done in a offense. What could a guy like that do in my offense? And it's a lot of offensive coordinators that are looking around like, I can use a number 9. And hell, maybe he wants to go back to number 2 that they just retired, right? So you never know.
Yeah, and that was a weird thing right there. I thought that was a weird thing, but hey, what do I know? Yeah. I think man, it was something I was just about to say. Oh man, one thing I gave you credit so many times on Twitter about this, but I'm gonna say it directly to you, man. When the Damari Austin.
Yeah.
When that whole situation went out, man, you immediately put a video out, man, defending him. And I was like, man, when you say it, it's like gold because you know some of those players and you had an insight and all that. I'm just so glad you put that out there because I felt like they were doing him wrong, man. And I like, bro, I hate Auburn, but I'm still love the players or whatnot.
Yeah.
But, and I'm so glad you put that out there. I just want to say shout out to you for that, man, because most people wouldn't even do that much and just let somebody just shame him as a person and as a man. So definitely on that.
I appreciate it, man. That was so like when I was at On3, first like Black National Analyst, and that's cool and all that, right? Cool. And then when I wasn't at On3, I had the opportunity to go back to the Rivals portion before the season. I thought about it, and this ain't no diss or nothing, but I was just like, man, I want to do it on my. I need to be on my own right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking, and I ain't talking. No, I'm talking straight to Shannon Terry, the CEO. Like, hey, Shannon, I need to do it by myself this year. All right, cool. Best of luck, dudes. But why? Because I get an opportunity that I could have never did that working for nobody else.
Facts.
Like just go at, and I ain't gonna say I went at it. All I did was really just say, look, just state the facts. And for those that don't know, it was a kid that wanted the red shirt, and the way that Coach Freeze at the time worded it, it sounded like he was dismissed for conduct detrimental to the team. Like he was like the best kid. He's like the best kid, and it would be different if I didn't know him and his family, and for years, and who he is in the community, and the turnout. I mean, he had kids from the projects at his camp, this summer, man, who never would have got to be around guys like Cam Coleman, Deuce Knight. I mean, he brought a ton of people to come support where we from in College Park. I mean, salt of the earth kid. And then, to be lazy with your words like that, And you know, Coach Freeze ended up saying that he got that from the legal team or something like that, right? And I was like, man, so like,
Yeah.
And to his credit, and you know, I came out in the same video. I was like, well, look, Coach Freeze, he's a football coach. He's not some great orator, but at the end of the day, when you're the head coach, you get paid to be careful with your words. So I was glad. I appreciate you for noticing that, because you know, some people that was like, man, Dukes, you trip. I didn't know that it was gonna take off like that. Like, it went viral.
Man, I know my partner Tez that be on here. Like I said, man, he an Auburn guy, man. He said, and his daughter goes to Auburn, and she knows a lot of those players. And so, man, he's like, man, this guy is like an Auburn guy. A lot of those guys said they came to Auburn because of him. Like, you see them all in the pictures, and then you see on their Instagram, they showing him major love. Like, oh man, you ain't that type of dude. They bigging him up. That spoke volumes about him. And I was like, man, shout out to them boys, because they seen that and they were like, nah, cause we ain't having that. I felt like that's when he lost the locker room. And I didn't even think he was gonna last 2 weeks after that.
Yeah,
man, it was tough on him because the kids were upset about that. Because it's like, listen, if you did that to Mark, what would you do to me?
Yeah.
And
did he feel it? Did he feel it? Did he understand the dynamic of it?
Yeah, he called my boy Mike G of the War Report. He called Mike G and gave him a quote instantly, and then gave him another quote. Yeah. And but I feel like he would have never gave an apology, or he would have never cleared up the quote if nobody stood up for him. Fact. And I think it's important as black men in our position, man, for us to be able to have a voice and to be able to interact with the chat and to be able to steer the narrative sometimes back, because dog, like, if we can't create nothing on our own, then how will we ever really be able to kind of cultivate for the next generation if we always waiting on somebody else to feed us?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that jobs are bad, but it's like, if you got a chance, hell yeah, like, even when, like on this show, like, bro, look what you've grown. You feel me? This is a platform for people to be able to come, hang out in the chat, talk stuff about us because we talking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's fair game, right? But it's yours, bro. And so I just want to tell you, man, big up to you, man. I'm proud of you, man, to keep going, bro, because you need it.
Oh yeah, man. I definitely appreciate it. That's what I said. You guys play big part in it, especially, like I said, man, I ain't have nothing. I just asked. I was like, man, you just want to come on? I respect your work and all that. And you just, no hesitation. And then it's crazy enough that a lot of my big homies.
Sure.
So that was what made it even more crazy.
Yeah, I used to do a little damage down in the 4-6 now.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. You from College Park originally, dude?
Yep.
Okay, shout out to him. As they call him nowadays, Mr. College Park. But when he was at A&M, he was DJ Smurf.
Yeah, Smurf, man. I grew up on Smurf tapes, man. It's crazy. I know him. I met him years later. Him and his brother Michael Kroon.
Mike, yeah.
If you look at his Derek, Michael Kroon's is College Park. Derek Kroon's.
Yeah. If you look at his first album, he got a song when it called The Hill, where he talking about, the
Green album.
Yeah, The Hill, the Mount. He talking about this place called a Mountain. If you from Huntsville, Trapanel, know we talking about. We say the Mountain. You catch them little freshmen. You know how when you know how it go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, when you're in school. So yeah, shout out to him, man. Shout out to Smurf. We had we called him DJ Smurf back then, and Bama State had a dude named DJ Showboat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was he had a huge impact up here at Alabama A&M University for sure.
Nah, man, Smurf bought a studio about 4 minutes from my mama's house. And it's still there, he left it there. And they made millions and millions of dollars out of that studio.
Yes.
And it's just like in the airport park, where they got, rent might be $1,000, $1,100.
Yeah.
But he left it right there. Nobody really gave him no problems because he was putting money in the community and he was putting folks on from the hood. So, man, I got too much respect for him. His son was a pretty good football player too. His son played with Smoke Monday at Auburn. He played at Grady.
Okay.
Yeah, not Mike, but Derek Kroon's his brother. They look alike too.
Yeah, I hadn't seen Cousins. He was much older than me, but I hadn't seen him in years. But he definitely gave much love to Alabama A&M, man. I always respect that guy.
Man, for sure.
And
I'm gonna send this to him too.
For sure. So, man.
And it still was crazy to me, man. I don't know how I found this out like 2 years ago. Still don't understand. Somebody that you are super close with that went to my school, and I was like, damn, Scream went there?
Oh yeah.
I thought that was the most fire thing in the world, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I did not know DJ Scream went to ski. And then
man,
he went around the town with like Frank and all them. I was like,
that's how I met Frank, Willie Street, and all them. Like they had Club Twisters in Auburn, and then Willie them had Soul In, Lockdown, and Harrison's. So and then they taught us about the coop and all that. So man, good times, bro. And that's where I met Scream. He actually my son God that we've been best friends ever since. But we met in 2002. I'm throwing parties and shoot, man. I'm throwing parties in Auburn. He DJing parties, and then we seen each other on Auburn campus. And shoot, man. No, actually on Tuskegee campus. I had a stack of flyers. He had a stack of flyers, and I was like, I tell you what, why don't you put these where they need to go down here, and I'll take yours and put yours where they need to go in Auburn. And shoot, man, it worked, and we both started working together, and we just been tight ever since, man. So it's just one of them funny stories that you never know how it's gonna work out just from having a chance meeting.
It's a fact.
Oh yeah, man. And shout out to Scream, man. So many mixtapes that was in the car, man. The man was literally I can't even name so many. And then I think the last one that he did with the GOAT of Alabama, Doe B, man, great mixtape, man. That was a great one.
Baby Jesus.
Oh yeah, man. So definitely rest in peace, Doe B, and definitely shout out to DJ Scream.
R.I.P. Doe B, man. It was a great one, man.
Oh yeah. But I think I just had a few more. I was about to say, damn, Coach John. What was that one? Because I think you already answered the LSU one. You saying that that's the best job, but you don't know who. Do you think Lane leaves and go to Florida?
I think go to LSU. Oh, I'm saying you're talking about him. Okay, my bad.
I was talking about you, dude. My fault.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think you're going to LSU. Oh. You know what? I think he is just because of all the smoke going, but it would be the most Lane Kiffin thing in the world for him to do all this and stay.
Exactly. Yep. Man, that's right down his alley too.
Man, what troll everybody, man. Yep. Every year he trolling folks. But I don't know, man. It's getting real. Now look, it looked like he was going to Auburn at one point too, but right now, when you talk to the people in the know and the agents, man, I talked to somebody today who's got a bunch of clients. He's like, yeah, Lane going there because everybody's trying to figure out who's what. So you got a short list of Ole Miss, and Ole Miss is kind of reaching out to Summerall as well. So who gets the Ole Miss job? I tell you what does Alabama? Let me ask y'all a question. How would y'all feel if Kane Womack took the Arkansas job?
I'll let Coach Shawn. You want to answer it? How you want to answer it, or you gonna answer it on YouTube?
Yeah, I answered on YouTube, bro.
Okay, you'll tell him after.
yeah, I tell you after. I think Kane in the latter part of the season has earned his keep right now. Right, our defense playing well. I won't take nothing from them guys. I just don't like. I don't like odd front defenses, man. I mean, well, let me take that back. I like gap scheme defense. I just don't like the way we run ours. You know, it seems like we just very susceptible to the run. I just don't like how he run our defense. I say that because I realize if we play a team with a dynamic offense, passing and running, we're gonna be in some trouble, man. I just don't like how he run it, man. But defenses play well. I take nothing from the defense. Their play on the field of late has been great. So I won't take none from him. Moving forward, I hope that this is just a sign of what's to come. If he stay at Bama, no problem. But you know, and it's not Kane. I just certain schemes, man, I just don't like because I see too many ways to attack them, dude. I see too many ways. I'm an offensive guy. Right. I see too many ways that I could attack us if I'm certain teams. Sure, right. You won't get exploited with Missouri. Sure, you won't get exploited. Play Georgia again now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you see the second half. I got my own qualms with the schematics of it, but as far as a coach,
I already know how you feel about that.
I don't take nothing from him. I don't take nothing from him at all.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gelato for the $9.99. Appreciate you always, man. Say great show, guys. With that being said, why is the SEC going to a 9-game schedule when they are not taking strength of scheduling into consideration? Roll Tide. Money. Just plain and simple money. But like I said, man, like I said last week, man.
That's a good old point right there.
Yeah. That's really
great point, Gelato.
Tougher. Gonna get tougher.
Because, man, they said strength of schedule is going to be a big part when it comes to the playoff teams. But I like, bro, you're gonna have to show me. It's really showing right now. I know if we lose a game, we pretty much out of it. I don't care if we lose it. If we beat Auburn, we lose to Texas A&M or whoever plays in the SEC championship game, they're not putting the 3-loss team out of the SEC in there. I just don't see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, because, man, we was breaking this down like earlier. I said the 3 losses that I already see up there already is Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon. Then you're going to have a G5 team. So that's 4 spots right there. Georgia, all they got to do is just win. They're in there. Ole Miss, they win. They in there. Oklahoma, they win. They in there. Texas A&M, they're good. All they got to do is just win. They're in there. Just win one game. I'm just talking about these guys.
You facts, Brinsky. I had some cats in my inbox hitting me. Bro, listen, this is just opinion based. This is what I believe, Dukes.
Yep.
You go down there, let's just hypothetically say, with the grace of God, for sake of argument right now, that we beat Auburn. If you lose the SEC championship game, I'm not sure that Alabama gets in the playoffs, because I get it. It's in the championship game. You shouldn't be penalized for losing the championship game. I get it. But my point is, I think the committee is sending a message with that first ranking by leaving us at 10. Do you think Alabama, by beating Auburn, can jump Notre Dame? If they can't, and you mess around and lose, you have nowhere to go but down. I mean, will they let a 3-loss non-SEC champion get in? I don't believe so. I don't believe, and what tells me that what I believe, they put us at 10. You put us behind Notre Dame. So you setting us up to kick our asses out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right? So some people feel differently. Some people feel like we lose. If we fortunate enough to make it to that game and lose, we should still be in. I just don't think I don't think that's what they'll do. I just don't, based off where we're at right now.
And it's only 6 spots. Like I said, those 3-bit 10 team. Then you got a G5 team. Then you're going to have the Big 12 team, which is more than likely going to be Texas Tech. So
what if BYU beat them?
And then that's a whole nother monkey wrench. But I don't think they'll put a extra team in there out of that conference. A 2-loss Big 12 team. Nah.
What if they the Big 12 champion, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll just put the champion in there, but they won't.
So you think Texas Tech will go from wherever they at to all the way out to top 12?
I would think so. It would make sense, because you still got to factor in Miami. The ACC, only one team coming out of there, so we just gonna cancel that. But it's so many guys in the SEC, from Vanderbilt to Oklahoma to Texas A&M to Georgia to Alabama. Somebody's gonna be left out of there with a 2-loss team, man.
What you think, Phil? I'd like to see what you think.
Man, I just think it's gonna take a 2-loss team, a 2-loss SEC team to win it, to get respect for a 3-loss team.
Facts.
So it's almost like, you remember how Auburn went undefeated in 2004, but then after that, that's when the SEC bias, kind of quote unquote bias, started.
Kicked in.
Yeah, like, because it's like, hold on. You mean to tell me that Auburn went undefeated, 13-0, and they don't get a chance to play for a national championship? Mm-hmm. That's really when it started. After that, it was like, all right, if you go through that schedule, you deserve it. And so I think it's going to take something. It's going to take a team a SEC team that's not the presumed favorite to go all the way and say, you know what, maybe we can have a 3-loss team, or maybe it's going to take a 3-loss champion to go far for them to say, or to think about this. If Bama loses to Auburn, this ain't Bama losing to Auburn. It's Bama losing the Iron Bowl. Those are totally different things.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take somebody from, let's say somebody's on a committee from Arizona that doesn't understand the Iron Bowl, right? Then they won't be able to give you the credit for it. Like, because that's not, you should, if you lose in the Iron Bowl, you're really supposed to get half a loss, bro. Like, it's just,
it's just one of them things.
Yeah, it's one of them things, right? It don't matter what the record is. Auburn's gonna play Bama tough at home. That's just what it's gonna be. It's always happened that way. But the committee's not looking for it. I'm now. You would hope that the committee would look that deep into it, right? That's why you got so many humans. That's why it's not only computers, so people can, actually add the human factor into it, and knowing that rivalry game is different. But I ain't sure they're gonna do that, man. And I think they should, bro. Like I don't think, and as an Auburn guy, I can say this. I don't think Bama don't. If they lose to Auburn, they lose in the Iron Bowl, bro. You can't even count that for real. Like, I think they would do more damage than who would you put in over them? Like, I think they would do more damage in the long run than some of these other teams.
We had that same argument last year with SMU. Like, look at all the first round games. Like, everybody knew who was going to win that. We knew Notre Dame was going to blow out Indiana. We knew Penn State was going to beat SMU. I'm like, come on, man. These games are unwatchable. And I kept trying to tell them Ohio State is definitely going to just manhandle Tennessee. And look what happened. I was like, man, it's different up there up north, man. This late in the year, they thought Rocky Top was cold. But that Ohio weather is something totally different, man. But
Jeremy Sanders, we were talking about Kane Womack and potential jobs, but I think we talked about the Arkansas job. He was saying Eric Morris. Eric Morris took that Oklahoma State job, North Texas.
Mm-hmm.
He took that today.
Yeah, man. I know, and I'm so glad Jeremy put that up there too, because that was another thing. Because we had this, all the committee members up there. It's only one SEC committee member, and the people say they don't try to be biased about this stuff. Like, come on, bro, you're gonna be biased about this,
bro. You got ADs on that committee. How can you not be? Do you know what the job of an athletic director is? It directly conflicts them on that committee. Their job, their entire job, dudes, AD like of a school.
Man, I think the only AD, if I ain't mistaken, if it's only one, he the AD at Arkansas of all places.
Is that's the only AD?
I think Hunter Yurachek is on the board, if I ain't mistaken.
Okay.
I think it was two people. Then they said one person dropped from it.
Okay.
They dropped from the committee?
Yeah, I think they said that last week. I think that was Jon, because Jon the one that posted everything. Because it was a lot of Big Ten. It was some cat from Arizona. I'm just going off memory. It wasn't nobody representing SEC, and you can see in the rankings just by how everything was going.
They want these Southern schools to go up. The ones that do make the playoffs, they definitely want you traveling up there. When they start, they want to keep these guys ranked high so they'll get a home game. I got respect for Ohio State, but if we being honest, I hadn't seen them face no adversity since the first game of the season.
How the hell does Arkansas AD get on the board?
So it is Arkansas's AD.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at it now.
Wow.
Yeah, and Coach, shout out to Coach Carr. Yeah, because he said this one guy and he's from Arkansas. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know how you become a member of the committee every year, because 1 year Condoleezza Rice was like, I think she was a part of it. I'm like, do they just randomly just pick people up there? And of course, y'all, you said something about them Buckeyes.
Read that though. Make sure you read that slowly, because Ebony will never say that again. That's a Bama mom right there, Phil. That's Noah Carter, number 24. That's his mom, Ebony.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she said, as a Buckeye, go ahead, Brinsky, you do that.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
As a Buckeye and now a Bama mom, I definitely see that the SEC is way harder than the Big Ten. And Ebony, it was no disrespect to the Big Ten. Big Ten is a great conference. They do their thing. They've won championships. But when you're talking about the week-to-week grind of playing Auburn, playing Bama, playing Georgia, playing Florida, playing LSU is different than playing Wake Forest, playing Rutgers, playing Maryland, playing Penn State. It's just different.
Purdue,
it's just different.
Northwestern. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? And I don't know what the hell Dan Lanning was even talking about. Talking about, oh, I see the SEC didn't play nobody this week. I'm like, man, you know how long it took you to say that?
Right.
You see that video I did? That video got 1,300 views in like a day. Like, I just posted it, and before I could even post the thing, it had 300 views. I'm like, where'd that come from? So, but I was being honest. Like, your combined, what I said in paraphrasing, if you take Indiana, just take two schools. You don't have to take everybody. You can do the same to Bama if you like, and you can still see the difference. You take Indiana, take Morgan State off of his record. His record is 44 as far as his competition. 44 and 57. So I asked him, like, who's really playing cupcakes, man? Like let's be honest. Your competition that you're playing. But I get what he's doing, Dukes. He gotta say those kind of things to push the narrative. You know, you gotta push that narrative. You know,
right?
I get it.
Little 3D chess.
The 3D chess, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So I get it.
I know, man. It was one more thing. Well, because I know we ain't gonna be up here too much longer. Of course, a guy that we root for so heavily on here, talked about so much on this show, especially, I think, the greatest athlete to ever live that I have seen, my favorite, number 21, Prime, who you know very well, man. I you love Shadour's performance this past weekend, man. And you still see some guys trying to make excuses, of course, as always, as expected. Not gonna say any names, but just how you love this performance, man, and everything, especially everything he's been dealing with, especially with a hating head coach, like just pure hate, man.
Man, you know, I like to say, man, sometimes people be built for certain stuff and they come with the territory. Like, man, when you choose to strap it up and play this game, man, no matter what part you play in this game, media, like right now, it's some dudes who may not like something that you say. Yeah. And they gonna form an opinion of who you are and your whole life based on something you said. Now, you could be an Auburn fan that don't like you said Roll Tide, and he's gonna base his whole opinion on who Brinsky is based on this one thing, and it's just it's what comes with this life. So, what you do for somebody who's been dealing with it before, like you said, he grew up in a 30,000 square foot house. There's people that don't like him just because he grew up in a house like that. And you want to come out here and do like this after you score a touchdown?
Oh yeah.
Talk about your watch. He's horrible, man. Somebody teach his kids some manners, like, you know. So, but it ain't nothing new. I feel like his performance was cool. You know, I'm not gonna say he did his best. I feel like he's got a lot more to go. And the fact that he can be so much better and they still got the W, regardless if it was against the Raiders, regardless of the 60 cents yard screen, he still did what it took to lead that team into a victory. And I feel like the team has some extra juice. I think he's a locker room guy, man. I think people like being around him. They like the mystique that he has around him. They know he's primetime son, and he can actually play football.
That's fact.
Like, you can't, like, some of the stuff that he did, the rollout, throwing a dot on you know, throwing a 55, that could have been a touchdown. That was a foot away from being a touchdown. So you know, you can, if you really just look at regression to the mean, how often do you think he'll be throwing bombs like that and a guy be stopped a yard short, or he'll make the play that he made to Jerry Jeudy and the guy do a basketball hezzy move and get the ball punched out? Like, bro, that man went and one. I don't even think he was alive when and one was popping for real. And this man out there doing hot sauce moves on the football field and they punched the ball out. Like,
facts.
But it's not gonna happen again. You know that. I mean, I don't foresee that continuing to happen. So, tough matchup this week against the 49ers. Now, like, a lot of people say, hey, he need to start. I was kind of like, so I don't mind if he started in a week. I'm like, hey, let him chill. He done prove what he can do. Yeah. But now he just has to get ready, because if you think the 49ers are coming in to Cleveland to let him throw the ball around, they're going to make sure that he don't throw this up. So it's going to be interesting to see what the narrative is after this game. But if he beats the 49ers, and if the Browns beat the 49ers with Shador at the helm, man, he gonna feed families with the content we're gonna be able to make for sure.
Facts.
That's what, man.
All facts.
And definitely, man, shout out another brother that we both know personally, and he was on the show during the Oklahoma week that you definitely know personally. Our boy Jay from Unfair Sports,
Shout out
man.
to Jay.
Shout out to Jay, man. Jay, real good dude, man.
Nah, for sure,
I'm telling you, man, them boys. I just hate, man. I just believe when somebody is just super confident in themselves and they just love to throw out that word humble yourself and all that. I'm like, man, they consider that stuff arrogance, but man, the quote that I always just love to quote, man, when they talk about prime, man, don't allow my confidence to mess with your insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
And it just shows, man, every time. Like, man, why does him, like, I hear Rex Ryan talking about, oh, you keep saying I. Man, the man thank God and his teammates.
Yeah.
Before he said anything about I. And you just pick it and choose. And you just can't please everybody in this thing, man.
You can't please everybody. Man, look, so the lady, Miss Ebony Williams, I'm trying to read what she's typing, and you see I'm just figured out she a Buckeye, so she can't use M.
Yeah.
So she using the X like a game number. Like, man, she throwing that X up like the Crips do like the Crips do the C's, man. They ain't doing the blood do the B's. I said, hey, you serious? Hey, that rivalry question. Miss Ebony, we got a question for you. Is the Alabama-Auburn rivalry crazier than Ohio State-Michigan?
She from that. She should know. She know.
On both sides, she got to know it.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about that question from outside looking in?
I don't even think it's question. Like, I have family in Cleveland, Ohio, man, and they from Alabama. They said it's not even a question that the Iron Bowl is just different.
Yeah, I've been there several times up there, man. You know, being from Chicago, I know several. I'll say this: their rivalry has been better as far as the national rankings on college football. You know, I think that's why it's so popular, because you know the national, most time them two teams are ranked, right? But when you're talking about the craziness and the hatred and all that, after the game, I didn't see it. I don't never see it. It kind of just go away. You know, sure, one team brag, one team don't. It's different here, man, because this rivalry is all year, bro. Like, they don't let you forget it all season, man. Like, you're gonna see it everywhere. Family, it's a deeper hatred with this rival. You know what I mean? Because some people take this rivalry way too far.
Man, every couple years, somebody, I hate to say it, Lord, you know I hate to say this. I'm not trying to take this lightly, but somebody died about this rivalry every couple years.
That's facts, man.
No lie.
That's facts.
Every couple years, somebody die about this, man. Like,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
And trust me, man, I had, still to this day, man, the worst loss that I ain't gonna lie, man. I was this close to crying, man. I was a freshman. Was that freshman? No, that was sophomore year at Skiggy, man. When Cam came back on us, like, I couldn't stand Cam then, man. I really hated Cam with a passion.
Cam back, yeah.
But that was I said. The kid said it didn't bother me at all. Just like, dang, I can't believe that happened. But I ain't gonna lie, that was hands down. Cause I remember us driving up there, hands down, the best night I ever had in Auburn, ever. I never had so many free shots in my life, and I had on my Alabama Scully, and it was some Alabama boys, man. They had to lose some serious money, boy. Them boys was in tears, just handing out shots, man. But yeah, man,
bro.
That's what I said, man. It's just crazy, man. I just had to ask you about Shador, man, because I know Prime and them been good to you, man. Shout out to Bucky and all those guys, man. They just seem like solid individuals. But
definitely family, man. They took me in like family, man. Shout out to their fam.
Yeah, man. I'm just glad when you was a free agent, everything was going on. They just jumped wrap their arms around you, man, and just seeing where you are right now, man. I couldn't be more happy for you. And it's all of the beginning.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, God good, man. I can't even, boy. It ain't me. They say he take care of fools and babies, and I'm far from a baby. So hey, man, thank you, Lord.
Oh
sure.
yeah,
amen on that.
But yeah, I ain't gonna even ask you. I think just to end this, I'm not gonna ask none of us because I think we all know who we want to win the Iron Bowl. So that's no question about that. But this is just off the I ain't gonna say off the record, but just something ain't got nothing to do with sports. You from Atlanta, and I need to ask you this: top 5 artists from the city, rap artists, R&B, don't matter. Top 5 ever,
man, from Atlanta. Man, is Outkast 1 or 2?
Outkast.
You can make that on 1.
So that's one. That's one person. All right,
that's 1.
All right, so Outkast, Goody Mob, probably Tilt.
Look at that.
Escape, and that's Mount Rushmore on the 4. You said top 5, okay?
Yeah, top 5.
They give me
Sade.
Man, that'd be hard. Hey, I got one for you, man. I'm gonna split them in half, man. Half the 112, half the Jagged Edge.
Yup. 3 of them is I picked on the last time we talked about this, man.
Yeah.
Goody and Cass are my 2 favorite groups ever formed, man.
For sure.
You could put Cell Therapy on right now, bro.
And it's funny that you said that, man, because that was just because he brought up all those guys, man. Top 5 artists, top 5 albums out that city ever. Top 5.
My favorite ATLians, Soul Food. Right after that, I'm Serious. Man, hold up, I tripped out. We ain't even say TLC, bro. I'm tripping, man.
TLC, yeah. We bugging for sure.
Crazy, Sexy, Cool.
Yeah,
and man, probably I'll mess you up with this one, man. But dog, man, Dirty Sprite 2
came out on my birthday.
Dirty Sprite 2 had Atlanta in a chokehold in 2015, bro. Like that music, I don't know what he put. He put some Dirty Sprite in the music, bro. Like everybody, man, shout out to Future, man.
I was in ATL when T.I. came out with it. When T.I. versus T.I.P. came out. Man, bro, listen, he had a album signed at the Best Buy of Carl Parkway back then, and man, we was at Club Crucial that night in Bankhead. Man, put the little pink bracelet on you.
Yeah,
I promise you, I parked in some bushes. Looked like the bushes or somewhere, man. Bro, that club, man, listen, it was stupid, bro. I promise you. It reminded me of the club here in Huntsville we used to have called the Green Room. A little small hole in the wall type club, man. It was crazy in it though.
Gotta be careful, boy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my partner, he was from that area, so we was, he had me.
Yeah, he knew what to do. You know when this dude get to looking crazy. Everybody gonna have a bad night. Yeah, you got.
Oh yeah. I was used to it. Yeah.
You already knowing.
Oh yeah, it was good though, man. But it was amazing to see how the city wrapped them up in their arms, man. Like everywhere you went, man. T.I. was one of my favorite artists way back when I'm talking about way back in 24s was out. You know what I mean?
Man, 24s was so hard. Like Rubber Band, man. That
Rubber
whole
Band, man. Yeah, man.
That's when I was in already hanging out at Tuskegee.
Yeah, man. That Tilt with my boy, man. I love. Yeah, Crucial was crazy smashing that night.
I know Moon Rockin' though. With shout out to Morehouse.
Okay, yeah, man. So he in the AU Center. Shoot, man, I was up and down 85, man. Skiing, going to the Rose down in the Gump. You feel me? Celebrations, all that junk, man. I used to get around, boy.
Yeah, man.
Trevor, man, I got that from you one night because it was one night, man. You were doing the show and you were just throwing out albums and all that. I was just like, because you was talking about R&B album and all that. I was like, damn, man. And you was talking about one of the Boyz II Men album. I was like, man, Boyz II Men is cool, bro. But I'm like, bro, ain't nothing touching Jodeci, man.
Oh yeah, fact, man. They number one on my list.
Yeah, Jodeci going hard.
Man, the Come and Talk to Me album, but the one with Fiendin' on it.
Yeah, Jump.
Whatever the name of that album is. The one with Fiendin'.
I know.
My Heart Belongs to You. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. That's back when music was different, man.
Yeah,
music was different back then.
Hey,
I guess
Paul, we slipping on them Dirty Boy. No, we not.
Man, Dirty Boy, them Gump Boy, man.
Dirty the gangster.
Boy, they used to come up here. We used to have this thing up here called the Black Arts Festival up here, boy. Man, they come up here and shut it down when they hit the floor.
Diary of a Mad Band.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
Them boys. Definitely. I didn't know about the Black Arts Festival. They used to have it at WP on Jordan Lane. Man, that used to be like Crenshaw out there, man.
Man,
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And see, I remember when Sierra, T.I., David Banner, Bone Crusher, they all was still not super huge artists. You know what I mean? They was all the same Black Arts Festival. Man, it's just like an outside concert, man. And it's crazy, I promise you.
Man, you really got to enjoy every moment of life, man, because you don't never realize when a moment of time becomes a moment in time.
That's it, man. That's it.
That's what I said, man. Perfectly said. And that's what I said, man. Definitely shout out to Tip, my favorite album. The first album I ever bought was Urban Legend.
Yeah.
I was in middle school for that, man. So that,
man,
No Boys in the Trap is still one of my favorite T.I. songs. It's top 5 forever.
Oh yeah, man. What?
You grow up with older cats, man. I'm telling you, bro. I could not control. That's why I said thank God for it, because I couldn't control the music I could listen to. So I would listen to Fiend, Pastor Troy, all the boys like super early. I'm talking about them boys were just heavy on that. No Limit, Pastor Troy, Dirty Boys, man. I like, Lord have mercy.
Man, I'm gonna show my age, but the first tape I ever bought with my own money, money somebody gave me. I think I was in the 4th grade. I had just got my first little CD player, tape player. And you could buy singles for like $4 back in the day.
Yeah.
And I had $4 and some change, man. I went and they sold me Baby Got Back.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. Hey, mine was, yeah. I think I was in the 5th grade. I was still in elementary school, and I bought, show my age too. It was King of Rock, Run DMC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had me around here trying to wear, that was a big thing back up there back then. Had dudes wearing Adidas with no damn shoestring.
Yeah,
it was crazy. It was crazy.
Hey man, you went back then, boy.
Went back, boy. King of Rock. It is higher. They used to go hard, boy.
Higher, yeah.
Yeah.
You went crazy, boy.
Yeah,
real man. Man. Like it go by fast, man. I put my son on music all the time, dog. Like sometimes I sit in here in the house, had a fam, and we get on YouTube, have a YouTube party.
Yeah, man.
Go back and just to relive some of them moments, man, because we get so caught up in time and football and all this, man. Just remembering how good things used to be sometimes.
High school, going to Freaknik in '93.
Man.
Young. We out there listening to Master P, Ice Cream Man.
Hello.
Man. Crazy. I still got pictures from that stuff, man. It'll never be like that again, bro.
Yeah, my mama was a school teacher at Tri-Cities, and it was a lot of kids, and she used to have to she would take the if you got caught showing pictures in her classroom, she would take them. I used to get them pictures and look there. I get them pictures, man. What?
Man, I promise you, Phil. That's back when dudes. You know how you got the little camcorders now, the little small ones. Yeah. It's back when they had the big TV camcorders like that big.
Yeah.
I'll never forget this, brother. I'll never forget pulling into Atlanta on University Avenue. Yeah. And the line of cars was just tail light to tail light. And it was girls on top of the car, bro, doing what they do.
Yeah.
I at that point, I had never seen nothing like that in my life, bro. I was like, what in the hell is going on? Man, and it was police was on strike then, bro. So I seen Juwan Howard, you know what I mean? I seen Kane from Minister Society.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Man, imagine going to pay the phone bill. I'm in the car with my mom, and we get caught. We by Greenbrier Mall.
Yeah.
And they stop traffic. You could not move. I mean, you can see everything. I'm no more than 10 or 11.
Yeah,
and I'm just looking around, getting the education and the birds and the bees just by looking around.
Man. It was crazy.
That was insane, man. They had riding Greenbrier That's when World of Foot Locker had just opened. Yeah, come on, yeah, man, yeah.
See, my cousin live in Atlanta. I do Atlanta a lot. She live in Mapleton though. My cousin Faye live in Mapleton.
Yeah. I used to stay there. I wasn't far from there. My first house I bought in Marietta, not far from Mapleton.
She used to stay Austell, and now she live in Mapleton.
I lived on Austell Road.
Yeah, she's staying I think it's Roberts Street. It's,
okay.
I know we used to get there by going down Donna Hollowell, and it's a circle. It's like a Circle C. Yeah, man. So, yeah, bro, I've been doing ATL a long time, bro.
I'm
ATL.
Sorry, everybody. My laptop went dead on me and wasn't even paying attention. But definitely shout out to my girl Latoya for the $5 super chat before we get up out of here. She said, "Roll MF Tide, who has more catching yards Saturday round at Cam. Brent to stop bringing up these cool ass Auburn fans on here, making us like, what's up, dude?
What up, Soy?
Oh yeah, man.
Cam Coleman. I'm going Cam Coleman.
He gonna get targeted.
Because I think they can't win without him.
Yeah, facts.
I think Alabama got more weapons where they feel like they can, but I think they can't win. They're going to try to give him the ball, not only because of that, but they're scared he's gonna transfer if he don't get the ball.
Yeah. I think Phil said it, man. I don't think Ryan is gonna command the targets that Cam is gonna get, the opportunities. Like he says, a bunch of other people on Alabama offense that I think gonna eat, just as well. Cam they probably gonna try to force feed Cam real stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, why did he come back in here, man? My boy said he grew up on Cleveland. Hey, boy, you grew up down there toward like by Atlanta Metro or back toward like Jonesboro South?
Yeah, man. This Coach Carl, this one of our partners, man. He be there.
Yeah. Before I got back. So I grew up, man. I played basketball in Hateville, and people don't know Hateville. The back way to Hateville is off Cleveland Avenue. So we used to be over there with all different types of kids and stuff. So I'm from College Park, like back off of Camp Creek, Washington Road towards that area. So from where I grew up at, you can walk to Washington. It's like one of the only points that you can walk to Washington Road and walk the Old National, like from a different sector. So I can get the Old National walking either way. So I grew up right there in the middle of them two.
It's crazy.
Oh, Browns Mill. Okay, yeah, by the golf course. For sure. John Burrow. Yeah, see, hey, Coach Carl, no ball. You went to Thera, Coach Carl?
Yeah, man,
that's where Ant-Man went to school originally.
Oh, yeah, man. I got to connect you with Coach Carl, man. I'm surprised he ain't up here with us, man. Trust me, man. That's what I said, man. I appreciate you even coming up here, man, like always, man, showing love. Just can't wait to see how far you go in this business, man. And hopefully
how far we go
with you, brother. I hope I'm right there with you. And
how far we go? What you talking about?
There you go.
Hey, man. Hey, look, Coach Carl, he said he grew up down there by the golf course. Man, this is my partner, man. If y'all do anything, man, go check out Trap Golf. This dude straight out of College Park, Georgia, man. He went and made it on the PGA Tour as a caddy in a sport that we don't play, but he got some gear that says golf is dope. Man, go check him out. Trap Golf, man. My man Wayne, dog, great guy. And when you talk about bringing awareness to the golf community, to the hip hop culture, nobody's been doing it better than Trap Golf. So, man, y'all make sure y'all follow them, man. Appreciate it.
Trap Golf, got it. Yep. Check that out.
Shout out to Trap Golf, man.
Thanks.
There you go.
Sure.
Yep. And man, before we get up out of here, I definitely gotta shout out my little cousins. Man, I got to do better at this. I said I was gonna shout it out every show until the actual event starts, and I cannot find it. There you go. The good old Sevens fly, man. Welcome to the 7-on-7, man. Biggest 7-on-7 camp. Gonna be in Atlanta, Georgia, February 28th through March the 1st, man. Shout out to my little cousin Zarian, man, doing big.
Bro, that's your cousin, bro?
That is my little cousin.
Wow, bro.
That is my little cousin, man.
Hey, your little cousin is gonna be very rich.
Oh, I know.
If he ain't rich already.
Hey, I love that guy. Man, I was supposed to be there last year, and I went to the Singing Bowl, and I don't know why I didn't go. Oh, because we had something to come up. But he said, be there this year. It's 1,000% I'm going to be in there this year, man.
Man, tell him to hit me too, man. I talked to him before, man. He got some other stuff on the way that's going to be big, man. I went last year. I couldn't even believe how they set that tournament up. The whole city came out.
I heard about that tournament. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, you know, the first time that was Camden got to fight it.
Yeah, the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. Because he said, man, he just couldn't believe it. He was just like, oh wow, man, this dude, he knew other guys too, man. He like they solid cats too. He just like,
they trained the other guys trained my son.
See,
misunderstanding. You know, but they used to be together. You know, them boys used to be together every day.
I forgot they had an interview with somebody. I can't remember who it was. Like the very next day, it was on some Atlanta radio station, man. Yeah, and they were explaining the whole situation, how they all was together.
Yeah, they went on there with JoJo.
There you go.
Yep. And man, it's crazy. It's crazy. The world real small. She on the show with Lou Young and she like with Lou Young, Nav Green, that same girl who did that interview. But she's so tied into the league, like as far as like who her family is. That's who you need to follow to find out who finna get traded. Girl who did that interview,
like that.
JoJo Alonzo, what? Plugged in. And you would never know just from looking at her, but yeah, she a plug.
Yeah. Man, them be the ones, man. Them be the ones.
Coach Carl said they to sneak in Knickers and Gold Club. Man, first time I went to an adult entertainment establishment, I was 14, and we went to Queen City because we tried to get in 559, and they was like, but y'all is too young, and they let us in Queen City, and that's what, and they wouldn't let us in. We wanted to go to 559. I don't know if y'all remember 559.
Yes, sir. Boy, I remember back in the day, though, Please was off, I think it was Piedmont Avenue back then.
Man, Please was all Cleveland. That was
Cleveland, okay, yeah, man.
Please was all Cleveland.
That's what I said, man. I'm gonna have to introduce you to Coach Carl. That's what I said, man. I'm mad he's not up here, man. Trust me, y'all will be talking about this stuff.
Man, I'll be back. I'll be back whenever. Call me, bro.
No, they all got Twitters and stuff, man. Change numbers and all that shit.
Yeah, whenever you got time, bro, I'll be here. For sure.
But yeah, man, definitely shout out to Zarian, man. Doing big things down there in Atlanta. Can't wait for that event. Can't wait, man. That's gonna be one of the biggest events. It was big last year, had Ed Reed and all those guys. And it's gonna be even bigger this year because I've seen some with Drew Brees' son and Drew Brees and them gonna be in the house this year. So it's gonna be a major event.
Oh, the side betting in the city going crazy already, man. The side betting, man, I'm hearing there's gonna be 20,000 outside of the other 20. You feel me? So the side betting in the city getting crazy. You know, you got Parlay, Quavo, Huncho. You got Cam, C1N. Like the stakes is up this year, bro. Like it's gonna be big. Be there.
Oh no, I'm gonna be there. There ain't even no question. 1,000%. There ain't no question. It's already locked in. I'm coming down that road. I'm coming down that road, man. So definitely, y'all, if you got a 7-on-17, sign up for that, man, because it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be major. It's gonna be a lot of hurt feelings. And just for that, a lot of people, if you have hurt feelings, you know what you got to fill out the Hurst Feelings report, man. Just fill it out. Just fill it out just in case you feel some type of way, man. But man,
props. That's good.
Appreciate you always, man, for showing love, man. I'm gonna let you let the people know where they can find you. Of course, it's in the description, so it's easy. But I'm gonna let you tell them where they can find you and all that.
First, I got to tell Coach Carl, I was going to Run and Shoot when it was still on Stewart Avenue before Metropolitan. Yes, I was going there. We'll be geeked up 2:00 in the morning. Folks get to talking trash and be like, "You can't beat me in basketball," and we will go to Run and Shoot, go pay that little money, and go handle your issue at 2-3 in the morning. A 24-hour gym, bro, with 7-8 courts, no telling who you gonna see in there at any time, bro. Y'all take it. I'm finna go do a live about Atlanta, man. Bro, y'all done took me back, boy. So, man. Damn, man.
Man, shout out to Coach Carl.
Hey, man, follow me at D Scoop on Twitter and Instagram. And the show, The Scoop with Dukes. I cover a lot of Auburn, a lot of Colorado, and then we just do like little fun lives, where we just getting there talk like we in a barbershop, like we doing right now. That's all. For sure. Y'all grew up down the street from Welcome Out, man. We'll be in here all day. Y'all don't say nothing else. I gotta go, man. I gotta stop looking at the chat, boy. They might be my cousins, man.
Man, hey, man, it's been a pleasure, bro. We had a really, really good time, man. Shout out to Phil, man. Big respect, man. Appreciate you coming on for sure, man. Thank you to Brinsky for allowing us to have it, allowing me to come on, man. Big shout out to all the chat, man. You guys are awesome. My boy Charlie putting in there, Coach Carl, everybody, Gelato, everybody, Jay Smith. appreciate everybody for tapping in and supporting, man. You can definitely find me at Just My Humble Opinion, JMHO Sports Talk on Twitter and YouTube. JMHO Sports Talk on Twitter and YouTube.
But that's a fire name, boy. You snap with that, Jay.
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
that's all it is, though, bro. Just my humble opinion. That's all. Don't make it right. Don't make it wrong.
Trapping there, just subscribe to the channel, man. Hopefully, more people go over there, man. I'm telling you, man, real solid brother, man. That's what I said, man. Of course, man, I'm Brinsky Shaw of the Sharpshooter Sports Talk, man. Appreciate everybody. Of course, we would have a Thursday show talking, but of course, that's Thanksgiving. So hopefully everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody eats good, have a great time. I ain't even gonna do like that. Yes, I am gonna do him like that. It's F them trees, man. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel, man. But I always take somebody off the list of Auburn each week. I do a show, man. Of course, one guy I really want to have on here, I'm definitely get him on here, Junior Rose Green. I took him off.
Yeah.
I gotta take somebody off, man. Give me a name. No, Takeo. I'm gonna take Takeo off there. So it's just too many guys I love from Auburn, man. But I just hate Auburn. But it's a lot of guys like that, man.
Shout out to Spice, man. Spike cool. He'll come on the show too.
Hey, say less.
Spice cool, boy. And Rose Green. Rose Green crazy as hell, man. But call him, boy. Hit Rose Green on Twitter. Tell him you want him on the show. It'll be the best show you ever did, boy.
Spice went to Auburn, man, with my sister-in-law Tiffany. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Spice cool as hell.
Yeah, he good people. Man. I just hit you too, dudes. I was already following you, bro.
Oh, man, sure. I'm finna get on here now.
Yeah.
Hey, man, put Rose Green on here, boy. You're gonna have a ball, boy.
Y'all heard it here first, man, from that man, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and roll damn tide.